TWFilson.
Hey guys, TWFilson here, and today we are going to be playing Guild Wars. Basically, Guild Wars is a massive MMO role-playing game. There are 3 main campaigns that you have an option of buying at the store. Sometimes they have them as a trilogy. You can buy all 3 games in one, which shouldn't be over $40 right now. And basically, once you buy the game, you set up your own account. It's free to play online. That's another big plus about the game. You create your account, and you would sign in. And let's see, it shows all the characters that I have that I've created, but I'm gonna start a new one for you guys. Okay, when you first start off, and say you bought all 3 campaigns, you have a choice of playing a role-playing character or a PvP only character. The PvP character will automatically get you to the max level, which is level 20. All you will be doing is basically PvP, you know, like it says, against other players. But role-playing characters, we will go ahead and create a role-playing character. Okay, the 3 campaigns are Prophecies, Factions, and Nightfall. Prophecies was the first campaign to come out, then came Nightfall, and then came Factions, and now there is an expansion called Eye of the North, which automatically, it's on the same map as Prophecies, so it's just a huge map. Let's see, yeah, say you were to choose one of these. Let's see, Prophecies. These are the basic the basic professions that you have to choose from when you start playing this game. Elementalist, Mesmer, Necromancer, Monk, Ranger, and Warrior will be your option for all of them, except for Factions and Nightfall. You will have 2 extra characters. In Factions, which this is Factions, you have the Assassin and the Ritualist. Those are 2 extra characters that come with the Factions campaign. The Nightfall campaign, you have all the basic characters all the way up to Elementalists, and then you have 2 extra, Paragon and Dervish. And that's there's 4 extra characters, and they divide with 2 in Factions and 2 extra in Nightfall. So Prophecies are the basic. So you were starting. And, well, I'm not going to create a character right yet. Actually, let me show you what the PvP looks like. When you create a PvP character, you have the same options. And when you say we will create an assassin for PvP, you have an option of choosing a female or a male. I'll choose a male. And you can customize his hairstyle, his hair color, his face, however you want him to look all scarred up, or whatever you want him to look like. Yeah, you just choose his face, his skin color, which has all the way from pale white to black. And we'll click next. Alright, then you get to customize his height, his armor color. This is probably the only PvP armor he'll have, but you can change it in game because he's PvP. You have the option to change. But yeah, you just change the colors, his height. I'll make him real short. Click next, and then you can create his name. His name has to be it may use up to 19 characters, and it has to have a space, so it has to have 2 words as his name, 2 or more words. So okay, we'll think of a name right quick. The Backstabber. Let's see if that's taken. Ah, the Backstabber is already taken. Okay. The Assassin. The Assassinator. Already taken, okay. I'll just call him Knife, Blade, Stealth. Knife, Blade, Stealth, there we go. That should not be taken. Alright, good. And PvP characters will automatically jump into the Great Temple of Balthazar, which is the creation zone for your PvP characters once they're created. And they'll pop up in here. Let's see, what else? Like I said, it is free to play. All you gotta do is go out to the store and buy it. And the graphics are not bad at all. It's taking a little while to load because I'm recording. But, yeah, okay. A little basic tip. When you hold Control on your keyboard, it pops up all the other human players that are playing, that are in this map, that are on this map. You hit M and it shows your map. I'm in the Great Temple of Balthazar. I can travel to these others and start doing PvP stuff too. Okay, hit Alt. Alt shows all the computer CPU units that are just sitting there. You have a merchant, which PvP players won't really get to use that much. You have a storage where you can access your storage. Your chest is shared between all your characters in the game, so you'll be able to see everything that you have in the chest from any character. Okay, basically, for the faction, Guild Wars is based off faction. Balthazar is obviously PvP. Kurzik is it's like, okay, you got the Democrats and you got the Republicans and the Democrats. Okay, so the Luxons are, you could say they are Democrats, and the Kurzik, you can say they're Republicans. Don't take that into mind, but that's just an example. You have blue team and red team. There we go. You have the blue side and the red side. I'm on the blue side, and depending on what faction you choose, the guild that you're in will tell you what faction you are. So I'm in Guild Silvertree, STR. And we are Kurzik right there, as you can see. And we have 30 members, 7 officers, and 1 guild master. You can set announcements for your guild to see whenever they log in. You can have guest guild hall privileges, invite other guilds, see if they want to join. And you have an alliance guild leader, and these are all the other Kurzik faction guilds that are with us in this big alliance. It's called Alliance. You have a guild hall. Every guild should have a guild hall. It's up to the guild leader to buy the guild hall and add all these updates and all these CPU units. They have the option to buy all those so you can access them. But the spells. Every character has a ton of spells that it can choose from. You also have skill points. Once that you level up, your skill points. You have an inventory by pressing I. You can see all your armor and your weapons. and your backpack and all that. And you can choose a secondary profession to add the secondary profession skills along with your primary. So you can actually do different profession spells if you want. You have a friend list. You press N, and it tells you it tells your status if you're away, online, do not disturb, and you can add friends by typing in their name. And when they're highlighted in gray like these are now, they're not online, but when they're highlighted in gold, then that means they're online. And then Q10, he is an officer of STR, and I'm an officer of STR as well. And those are the ones that are online right now. Ivan the Pilferer and Q10. So it's another good thing about Guild Wars. You can see who's online and who's not. And L is your quest log, for where you can you pick up quests from NPCs, CPU units. They'll have a exclamation point over their head, and that means that's a quest that you can pick up and do. Titles. Certain titles are account bound. That means every character will be able to access that one title. And basically, every character that you create will have its own titles. Especially role-playing characters, they'll have their own titles. But there's certain ones that are shared account-wide, like these right here. These are all shared account-wide. This saves up your skill points once you level up with a role-playing character. You can level up and save those points. This is shows you your experience. Let's see, what else is there? J for PvP. You can customize any of the weapons and all of that if you want. Heroes. You can add heroes now. PvP characters can. And heroes are individually set for each character you create. You have a party formation. When you're ready, when you're in a party and everyone's ready, you just click check mark. And let's see, you do PvP, alliance battles. You can trade in faction to raise your guild. To raise your guild faction. Right here it shows the faction. We've only got like 8.9K. We usually have more, but